Hello everyone. Welcome to Show in No Time channel. Today, I am so excited to read this movie for you. The title is Need for Speed. So, let's get it started. Toby Marshall is a former race car driver who owns his late father's garage, Marshall Performance Motors, in Mount Kisco, New York, where he and his friends tune performance cars. Struggling to make ends meet, he and his crew participate in street races after hours. After a race, Toby's former rival Dino Brewster conscripts them into completing the build of a rare Ford Shelby Mustang worked on by the late Carroll Shelby, in exchange for 25% of the car's sales revenue. The completed Mustang is displayed for auction at a party in New York City. Toby and Dino meet Julia, an English car broker whose client, Bill Ingram, wants to purchase the car if they can prove it will drive over 230 miles per hour as Toby claims. Despite Dino's objections, Toby takes the Mustang to a local racetrack and successfully drives it at 234 miles per hour, convincing Ingram to purchase it for $2.7 million. Dino, enraged that Toby disobeyed his order, challenges Toby and his friend Pete to a race after Pete flatly tells Dino that everyone knows Toby is a better driver than him. Dino offers to relinquish his entire share of the Mustang sale if Toby wins, otherwise, Toby will have to forfeit his share. He challenges them to race with his uncle's 3 illegally imported Koenigsegg-era R cars from Europe. On the home stretch, Dino, realizing he is going to lose, intentionally bumps Pete's car, sending it down a ravine and killing Pete when it bursts into flames. Dino disappears from the scene, while Toby serves 2 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter, unable to prove that Dino was there. Upon his release on parole, Toby sets out to avenge Pete's death. He borrows Ingram's Mustang to enter the De Leon, a winner-takes-all exotic car race organized by the mysterious monarch. As a condition, Ingram requires Julia to accompany Toby while Toby is driving the Mustang. The pair have 45 hours to reach San Francisco before the race starts. In Detroit, they cause an interstate chase with the Michigan State Police and upload the footage. Dino offers his rare Lamborghini Sesto Elemento to anyone who can stop Toby from entering the race, causing a group of truckers to go after the Mustang as well. Julia retaliates by convincing Monarch of Toby's innocence, securing his invitation to the De Leon. The truckers ambush Toby and Julia in Utah, forcing them off the road. Maverick, a member of Toby's crew, appears in a military helicopter stolen from the National Guards, and carries the Mustang midair to Toby's crew at the Bonneville Salt Flats, getting himself arrested in the process. Toby and Julia reach San Francisco's Mark Hopkins Hotel in time to register for the race, but on Nob Hill, a tow truck smashes into the Mustang, wrecking it and injuring Julia and Toby. Desperate to get another car for the race, Toby meets Dino's fiancée Anita, his ex-girlfriend and Pete's sister. Having discovered Dino's involvement in Pete's death, Anita gives Toby the location of Dino's hidden Koenigsegg, which Toby and crew member Joe extract. Toby meets Julia at a San Francisco hospital, and confesses his feelings for her with a kiss, letting her know that he has a fast car, and that this is for Pete. The next morning, Toby surprises Dino by showing up in the Koenigsegg he had driven when Pete was killed, and giving him Anita's engagement ring, informing Dino that she is through with him. Besides Dino's Lamborghini and the Koenigsegg, the other participating cars and drivers include Texas Mike's McLaren P1 Johnny V's GTA Spanner, the Gucci's Saleen S7 twin-turbo English Paul's Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Super Sport. In the ensuing race along the Pacific Coast Highway, the racers and pursuing California Highway Patrol officers crash one by one, leaving Toby and Dino racing side by side. Dino attempts to ram Toby the same way he killed Pete, but Toby dodges, causing Dino to crash and flip over. Toby pulls Dino from the wreckage before reaching the finish line. Both are consequently apprehended by the police, with Dino eventually convicted of killing Pete. 178 days later, Toby is released and Julia meets him at the prison gates in a 2015 Ford Mustang. The couple drives to a prison in Utah where Maverick is getting released early for good behavior. The end. So, this is it for this movie. I hope you enjoy listening. Please, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.